If you're brand new to the channel, my name is Scott Aromatico. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to watch yet another fragrance review. You all are in for a special treat. I am reviewing a brand new, hot off the presses, so hot, I don't think there's any available right now. That's right, I'm talking about SPHINX Cosmetics, and in particular, I'm talking about this beauty right here, Coconut Daiquiri. So let's go ahead and get started. A while back, I reviewed this house. They were kind enough to send me a PR package, and I did a nice review. In fact, I'll put a picture right here, and then the link will be in the description below, and you can watch my review on these two beauties right here, SPHINX Elixir and Black Anubis. Yep, I reviewed these two gems right here, and they blew my mind. They blew my expectations. This is an amazing fragrance house. Just real quick, in case you guys don't know, they are inspired by the country of Egypt and all the things that are Egypt. And I really love that concept. I think if I'm not mistaken, they're based out of California. And so just a really cool concept, because who doesn't love ancient Egyptian culture? Today, like I said, we were talking about Coconut Daiquiri, and here is the presentation. Absolutely beautiful. I love the color of this bottle, emerald green, just really, really beautiful. Of course, you've got the hieroglyphics, and then you've got the gold, and I love these caps. The caps are really, really cool, really heavy, have some weight to them for those of you who care about such things. And then in the box, this is the box, just real simple. They keep it simple over there at SPHINX. For those of you who care about such things, I think it says in the back, when the scent has history. How does it smell? Great atomizer. That's very important. Okay, when I first smell this fragrance, the first things that come to my mind are uplifting, vibrant, energetic, fun, playful, definitely like this effervescent vibe. It's just a really fun, flirty fragrance. I mean, you're really gonna smile and be happy when you smell this fragrance. It's just something that really pops with it. It's very fizzy, almost like a soft drink. And there's just so many citruses that I can smell. So many citruses right at the top. And that's really the first thing that hits me, is the refreshing, sparkling citruses that are in this fragrance. And then as the fragrance starts to develop, as the fragrance starts to unwind, I really start to get that coconut vibe. Now, this isn't like your typical summer fragrance coconut vibe where it's kind of creamy or almost smells like suntan lotion. I'm not getting that vibe at all, but I definitely smell the coconut. But to me, the star of the show is all the citruses, and in particular, maybe some lemon, I'm not sure, and definitely lime. Those are the ones that are really, really just screaming out at me, and they're just so vibrant and blended so well together. Now, the coconut is there, and I know this is called Coconut Daiquiri, but to me, it's not the star right off the top. It really starts to show itself in the mid for me as the fragrance starts to dry down. But this is really, really fruity. It's like a fruit cocktail. And I know that word is used a lot when describing a lot of different fragrances. Now, the first thing that jumped out at me, whenever we buy fragrances, we like to compare them. What does it kind of remind you of? This kind of reminds me of Zaharoff's Herba Pura, but it's not a clone in any way. It's just resembles it. It reminds me of it just ever so slightly with all those fruits in it. It's just so fruity, but it's not one of those fragrances that really is just powerful and just, projects across the room. I'd say this fragrance projects at about an arm's length. And so it's not as powerful and as beast mode as Herba Pura is. That is like the ultimate beast mode fruity fragrance that just screams. This one doesn't scream. It's very subtle and blended and mixed to perfection. Just smells so good. As this fragrance starts to dry and you get into the mid, you're gonna get a lot of those florals to help kind of balance out the sweetness, at least in my opinion it does. And then, the base really just takes over, which is where all the beauty is, I love the base in this. There's so much depth in this with the vanilla, rum, just very sugary. And to me, the two notes that really stand out are not just the vanilla, not just the rum, but you're really getting a lot of amber and musk. And I like that. I like how this fragrance kind of warms up. It starts off a little bit cooling, refreshing, and vibrant, and then warms up and just becomes super, super musky. And I really love this fragrance. This is the perfect vacation scent. It is a vacation in a bottle. It's one of those fragrances that's absolutely going to put you in a good mood. Let's go ahead and check out the notes. In the top, you've got coconut. lime, bergamot, mandarin, and orange. In the mid, you have apple, fruits, ylang ylang, jasmine, and hibiscus. And in the base, you have vanilla, rum, sugar, and amber. Absolutely amazing scent. I love this one. I love how playful it is. I love how fun it is. I love how the relaxed vibes you get from this. And when I'm looking at these notes here, the coconut is there. It's one of the top notes, but for my nose, I really just pick out the citruses. I really pick out some lemon. I'm not sure if there's any lemon in the notes. I didn't see any when I looked for it, but it's there. There's lime, there's orange, there's mandarin. So good. And then, like I said, you get a lot of fruitiness. This is where I'm getting that herba pura vibe from the fruity notes and the apple. And then there's the ylang ylang, you know, giving it that slightly, you know, feel like banana as well. And then the jasmine and the hibiscus really kind of take over and kind of help smooth everything out, tone all that sweetness down. And then you've got the vanilla, which gives it that nice depth, you know, and then you've got the rum. I love the rum note in this one. You know, it's not too boozy, you know, but it's definitely there and just sweet, warm, and musky. Now, my opinion of this fragrance is, and it's a little bit different, I think, than most. I don't feel like this is a projection monster. I don't feel like this is a beast mode fragrance. I feel like on my skin, you know, everybody's miles will differ. You know, everybody's got a different take, a different opinion. You know, 5 people can watch a car wreck and all 5 people are gonna have a different opinion of what happened in that accident. And you can take 5 reviewers and they're all gonna have 5 different, you know, explanations for a fragrance, okay? It's not gospel. You know, this is just my opinions. And by the way, this was a PR package. It was sent to me by my good friend, but I'm gonna give you my honest opinions. I know a lot of people don't think reviewers do that. It's okay. I can't control that. But guys, this fragrance is really well done. But as far as projection on my skin, this projects at about an arm's length, and it projects on my skin for about a good hour to 2 hours. And then I get about 4 to 6 hours of performance, okay? Now, I'm gonna test it some more. I'm gonna wear this all summery because it's spectacular, and we'll see if the longevity gets any better on my skin. You know, there's all kinds of variables when it comes to longevity, how hydrated you are, your pH balance, all that good stuff, guys. So we're gonna let this fragrance macerate a little bit more as well and just see how it does on my skin. But I get about 4 to 6 hours and about a good 2 hours of projection at no more than an arm's length. But I like that. I just like George Zaharoff Citrine. I just like fragrances that are light, airy, and refreshing, right? And then, you know, if I need more, I can just go ahead and reapply. I can make a decant of it, you know, put it in a decanter, or I can carry it around. My wife can put it in her purse if I want to refresh. So I understand when we pay our hard-earned money, we want our fragrances to go beast mode. I get that. This one doesn't do it for me, but that's okay because I'm really all about scent and how good a fragrance is and how well it smells. And trust me when I tell you, this smells amazing. And again, so many people use the word fruit cocktail in a bottle or fruity. This fragrance is very fruity, very citrusy, and well-rounded and well-blended. It's not super childish. It is fun and playful, but you know, the rum notes really help give it an adult feel. And I just absolutely love this fragrance. Like I said, it is the perfect tropical vacation summer fragrance. So good, guys. And they have so many good offerings. You definitely want to check them out. And I've smelled so many of their samples. In fact, they included this sample in, which I thought was a nice little touch, guys. This one is called Oceanic Symphony. So guys, there's so many good ones. Definitely check them out. I'm leaving the link down below. And I'm going to give this fragrance an 8 out of 10, which is really, really good. I love it. It's definitely glad to have it in my collection. And like I said, the hype is real on this one. So many people have bought this fragrance and sold out, but they are definitely making more, and batch 2 is coming. So make sure you go ahead and pre-order right now so you can get it when batch 2 drops, okay? If you guys have any questions, definitely check out Neeb over at Aromatix. I'll put his Instagram down there. You can check him out there, or you can contact SPHINX as well, SPHINX Cosmetics, and they'll answer all your questions, guys. But this is definitely a fragrance worth having. It doesn't smell like anything else I have in my collection. It doesn't smell like all the other coconut fragrances that kind of have that suntan lotion vibe. This is a fragrance all its own. It's not a clone of anything. It's definitely well done, so definitely check it out. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Let me know in the comments down below if you've tried anything from SPHINX Cosmetics. And if you have, what are your favorites? And what are your new releases right now that are your favorite summertime bangers. Comment down below. Guys, if you got any value from this video whatsoever, please leave a thumbs up. And I would love for you to be a part of my fragrance family. It would mean so much to me. I'd be humbled if you would just hit that subscribe button down below, hit the bell notifications off to the side, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video. This is Scott Aromatico, out.